Hi, I'm Ben with Beretta. I'm here today to talk to you about the ARX160 assault rifle. And we really view the ARX as the next generation of assault rifle technology, and it has some very unique features. The first one we'll talk about is the magazine catch. Now it has a magazine catch in the standard place that you're used to with AR-15s and M16s for the right-handed user. There's also one on the opposite side for lefties. So lefties and righties use your index finger, get after the mag catch. We also have a third one that we basically refer to as like an AK style catch that you'd hit with your thumb to remove the magazine. The charging handle is one of the other cool features. It can be changed from right to left hand side and back in a matter of seconds. I'm checking our weapon, making sure it's clear. We're going to pull the charging handle back to this index point just above the ejection port to the rear and just pull it out. It basically pops out and locks the bolt to the rear. And push it through the ejection port to the other side, locks in, now works for left-handed users, or for those who like to run their guns, use their left hand for charging handles, right hand for the trigger. The other unique feature is the barrel. Now the barrel can be changed out in just a matter of seconds. I've heard a lot of hype about how different weapon systems can have their barrels changed out in 5 minutes or this many minutes or without tools or whatever. Beretta really took this to the next step. There's a latch point that's just above the magazine well and forward, and it's essentially a latch that runs all the way through the receiver. Now make sure that your weapon's unloaded, that your barrel's cool before you do this. And I usually do it with my left hand. I'm going to grab the latch point with my thumb and forefinger, and then I'm going to grab the barrel at the flash hider or the exposed barrel if it's a longer barrel with my forefingers, and my thumb is going to go basically just below the front sight. Pull down the latch and pull the barrel out of the gun. Now this gives you the option if you want to have a dedicated barrel with a suppressor, or if you want to change from short barrels to long barrels and back, however you want to do it for whatever mission it is that you're doing. You can change these out very, very quickly. Makes the weapon system a lot more versatile. Now talking about versatility and adding pieces to the weapon, one of the other versatile factors is the ejection. This little space here with the tip of a 223-556 bullet, if you press in, you can change which way the ejection occurs. Obviously standard, typically we're going to have it ejecting out to the right. If we press in this side, we'll have it ejecting out to the left. Makes it very useful. So your charging handle, magazine buttons, and your ejection can be made left-right in just a matter of seconds. Now at the front, we have a standard Picatinny rail, and just behind that we have a little handguard cover. And what this is covering is what we call the T-rail. The T-rail is there for a very specific reason. Typically I'll just use a bullet point or a little tool if I have one available, and this guard just pops off. And this exposes what we call the T-rail. Now the T-rail was designed to interface with something very special, and that's the GLX grenade launcher. Now the GLX right now is set up as a standalone weapon system, adjustable buttstock, 40mm grenade launcher with a special sighting aperture. Now the GLX can be loaded standard, or there's a push point here for extra long munitions that you can pull it all the way off and put those extra long 40 mics in there and then lock it back in. The GLX is also a true double action weapon system. So for some reason you get a light strike, you can just keep striking until it goes off. Now there's a little detent up here at the top of the GLX just below the rear sight. If we push that out, that allows us to pull the GLX off of the stock and sighting system and put that to the side. The GLX is now basically something that can go onto a rail. And this is where it interfaces with the T-rail on the ARX. And that same locking pin will go into that hole and locks the GLX onto the ARX. So you now have a full and complete weapon system with the GLX and the ARX160. They run together. So the GLX and ARX currently are only available for military and law enforcement use, and we are working very hard to bring these to the civilian market, have these available for commercial purposes. Until then, well, it'll just have to be something that you get ready for. So save up your dollars. It'll be coming soon.
Of the many features that make the Beretta ARX160 truly unique, the ability to change ejection from right to left or back is truly one of them that makes it stand out. All you need is the tip of a bullet, and press this little index point to the side that you want the ejection to occur. And if you want to go back again, just press it to the other side, and you're home. Now with the ability to change the cocking handle from right to left side, all three of the different magazine catches, and the ability to change ejection from left to right, this truly makes the Beretta ARX160 one of the most ambidextrous platforms available.